I warned you guys, don't watch past the point I say spoiler alert, okay? So like, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I really just need to get my emotions out there. What's up, YouTube? How's it going? It's going pretty good over here. I'm pretty anxious to make this video. I told you guys that I would make reviews for the books that I got. Take a hit first before I fucking get into this shit, cause so basically, I read this book pretty fast. I couldn't stop reading. I would say that this book is as hyped as it should be, in my personal opinion. God, I loved everything about this. Okay, so this is going to be my spoiler-free part to my video. But Six of Crows is a book about 6 people who go on a crazy heist. Here, I'll read the panel side to you, people who haven't read this book yet, and then maybe you'll want to read it. Maybe. Ketterdam, a bustling hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price. And no one knows that better than criminal prodigy Kaz Brecker. Kaz is offered a chance at a deadly heist that could make him rich beyond his wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can walk away from a wager, who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heart trender using her magic to survive the slums, a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes. Kaz's crew are the only ones who might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first. Out of this video, so I'm going to give the people time who haven't read this book to hang out with me and smoke before I ruin everything for you, and you have to end this video because you haven't read the book and you need to go read the book. But if you haven't read this book, again, I recommend you to read it. It's about 6 people. It takes place, as far as I'm concerned, the world this book is written about, or the world this book takes place in. The writer, Leah Bardugo, I think that's how you say her name, I'm not sure, but said she created this world around 1800 Russia, 18th century Russia, 1800. The 1800s, I'm pretty sure. It has to be. That's like what I think. It's dark, it's creepy, it's exciting, it's emotional. The relationships between the 6 characters are, in my opinion, fucking incredible. Like, I think that was probably my favorite part to this book. Not only the plot to this book, but the characters to me were just phenomenal. And as I was reading this, I literally was sitting there like, I have not read a book this good since like I read Twilight the first time ever, and was like so in love with that, and this is where I'm at with Six of Crows. I'm gonna get to the spoiler alert part to this video because Like, go read this book if you haven't read it. If you're into YA books, if you are into, yeah, I don't know, go read this book. Basically, the beginning of this book, when I first started reading it, I was, like, kind of lost and confused and, like, pushing through it, and then, obviously, as soon as we got to, it was the second chapters where it fucking hooked me. Like, those first few pages, I was like, oh shit, like, I don't really know, I don't know, my mind wasn't grasping it for a moment, and then Anish came into the picture, and my fucking mind was like, yes, bitch, what are you reading right now? And then I met Kaz, and I was like, what the fuck? So I immediately fucking knew after the one scene with Anish and Kaz in his little fucking office, and she was like basically saying that she's the only person he's ever taken his gloves off in front of, or, you know, all this stuff, and I was like, well, here we go, here's our first love interest, and I was like falling in love with it, because the more you read, the more Kaz like opens up about Anish and how much she like really means to him, and then you get further in and it's like, no, this dude is in love with Anish, like, and then it becomes almost an obsession, and I fucking loved it. I lived for that. Like, but I am living for all these fucking characters, okay? I think Jesper is fucking adorable, and his little subtle fucking flirting with Wayland is fucking adorable, and when they're talking during the heist and they're in near, they're basically setting off the Black Protocol thing. I kind of want to say Wayland, I mean, the way when you find out about how his dad feels about him and all that stuff, like, I kind of think he has a disability of some sorts, which I love. I think that's incredible, but that they not only throw in Bicurious, and I'm pretty sure Wayland is gay, and Jesper is bisexual, I want to say. And I think this is like besides in the Mortal Instruments, this is also one of the first books I'm reading that has like characters like this, and I think that's also a bigger reason why I really, really, really fucking like this book, because it wasn't even like the conversation between Jesper and Wayland in that moment is just like, I thought it was pulled off so perfectly, and it was so just like, well, what about, you know, Jesper was like, oh, girls, like, blah, 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 and he was like, just girls? And Jesper was just like, wow. And you could, like, as you're reading it, you're just like, oh my god, that was really fucking adorable. And then Matthias and Nina, I also fucking adore them. Like, at first I hated Matthias. I thought somebody needed to kill him. I thought he was going to be the biggest threat to this entire heist. And then I really thought he was needed to get put down right there and then. Like, when Nina went off with that guy in that, during the heist on the fucking White Island thing, is that what it's called? Probably not, I don't fucking know. And she goes off with that Brute guy, or Bruce, or some Broom from, I don't know, some guy who she doesn't think recognizes him, but then you find out that he does recognize her and throws her. I knew this was coming anyways. I could feel it. I was like, this is too, like, easy, like, and then when he brought her to, like, the chambers, I was like, this is really weird, like, and creepy, and, like, yeah, as soon as they got to, like, the empty fucking cell, I was like, oh, bitch, what the fuck? And I thought, oh my god, the ending, not even the ending, like, the half end of this book is just
like, what the fuck? Oh my god. No. Holy shit. Why? What? Huh? And I'm just
like, it's twists and turns throughout this entire freaking goddamn beautiful magical book, and where we left off, where it ended, I cried. I cried because my favorite line by Kaz, it said, I have Crooked Kingdoms. You know I have Crooked Kingdoms. And you know after this video I am fucking reading Crooked Kingdoms. After I, like, edit this shit and clean a little bit. But I am starting it today, and I'm pretty confident I am not going to be able to put it down. So much happened in this book. Like, Anij almost died, then she gets fucking caught, then you think she's going to fucking get murdered and tortured by these people. I really thought Atheist was fucking turning on all of them. I really thought shit was about to just fucking collapse. I mean, it pretty much did, but Kaz is just a magician. Like, he just pulls the shit off, and Crooked Kingdoms is fucking thicker than this, and I already want to reread this. Like, I'm ready to reread Crooked Kingdoms, finish it, and reread the series again. Like, I can't thank Twitter enough for, I can't recover from what I just read. Like, I'm very much still just like, it's right here. This is like a flashback, so this is like one of the moments he's like remembering in this point in the book. This is like pretty towards the end of the book, and she was feeding crows, sitting in a windowsill, and he was telling her not to feed the crows, and she was like, why not? And he was like, he didn't know what to say, so he just said something that popped into his head, and he was like, they don't have manners, and she was like, neither do you, Kaz, and she
laughed. And if he could have borrowed the sound and gotten drunk on it every night, he would have.
it's so simple, but like, oh my god, I love that. Crooked Kingdom's gonna be fucking insane. I can't imagine it, because I'm still not over this book, so like, I just need to start reading it. And I'm gonna go read it right now, because I need to end this. And when I get on camera, I don't say what I actually wanted to say, but like, I'm gonna be talking about this book for a very long time, so I'm sure if you follow me on all my social media accounts, which is just bnoons, you'll see me talking about it. Bye, guys. Have a good day.